Hello everybody, this is a small video explaining one critical aspect of a dispute resolution scheme for resolution of dispute under the old indirect taxes introduced in the last year's budget known as Sabka Vishwas Legacy Dispute Resolution Scheme. Friends, we all are aware that in the year 2017, our country witnessed a historical reform in the indirect tax regime in the form of introduction of GST, where all the existing indirect taxes except customs were subsumed in only one tax known as goods and service tax. Therefore, government thought fit to get rid of all the pending disputes under the old indirect taxes, and therefore in Finance number 2 Act 2019, government introduced chapter 5 and introduced a scheme known as Sabka Vishwas Legacy Dispute Resolution Scheme. Under this scheme, any person who was having any pending appeal or audit, inquiry or investigation for any tax area under the old indirect taxes like excise, service tax, etc. could file a declaration in form SPL DRS1 between 1st of September 2009 to 31st of December 2019. As per the procedure of that scheme, after filing of the declaration in form SPL DRS1, within 60 days, if the department finds that the liability declared by a declarant tallies with their records, they will issue a statement of tax payable in a prescribed form SPL DRS3, and within 30 days of issue of that form, the declarant was required to pay the tax liability as calculated in form SPL DRS3. Now friends, we all are aware, unfortunately, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, our country faced a historic lockdown starting from the last week of March and running at least till the last week of May in the substantial part of India, and thereafter the lockdown was lifted in a phased manner in various parts. Due to this particular peculiar situation, government came out with an ordinance which was later replaced by a Taxation and Other Laws Relaxation and Amendment of Certain Provisions Act 2020. Under the said Act, the time limit for issue of SVL DRS3 form was extended to 31st of May 2020, and the time limit for payment of tax as per that form was extended to 30th of June 2020. Unfortunately, there is no further extension announced after this cutoff date of 30th of June 2020, and therefore in a large number of cases where even though the declaration filed by a declarant has been accepted by the department and form 3 has been issued either just prior to the lockdown or immediately thereafter, but the tax liability could not be paid by 30th of June 2020, the declaration becomes invalid. The question is, what is the remedy? Friends, if we go through the scheme of the Finance number 2 Act 2019, Chapter 5, there is no appeal mechanism provided. The only remedy for a declarant is to move the High Court under Article 226 of the Constitution or Supreme Court under Article 32 of the Constitution. And we have a similar precedent where in the year 2016, central government had come out with a similar scheme for dispute resolution under the direct taxes regime known as Income Declaration Scheme 2016. Even under that scheme, tax payment was to be made in 3 installments, and the last installment was due by 30th of September 2017. Certain taxpayers who could not make payment by that due date approached the CBDT for extension of due date of payment, which was rejected by the CBDT. A writ petition was moved before the Honorable Delhi High Court, which went into the merits of the case and considering the reasons for the delay, did not accept the petitioner's contention. On further appeal to Supreme Court, Honorable Supreme Court allowed the payment beyond the due date subject to 12% interest. Now friends, that scheme was very much similar to this scheme, and even though statutorily the time limit was not extended, but to remove the hardship and because the assessee was voluntarily willing to pay the taxes, Supreme Court allowed the extended payment beyond the due date with 12% interest. Under the SVL DRS, we have a similar situation, and probably here petitioner will have a better case because currently we all are going through a very difficult phase of life. All the economic activities are disrupted, and the last date of payment under SVL DRS being 30th of June. Probably that was the month where still in certain areas the lockdown was still going on. In certain part of the country, even though lockdown might have been lifted by the government, but the activities were not resumed to its full extent. And therefore, in my opinion, petitioner will have a much better case here as compared to the dispute before the Supreme Court, where even without a lockdown, in a normal situation, the petitioner was allowed payment after the extended due date with 12% interest. So here also, petitioner might expect a relief from High Court subject to payment of interest. Thank you very much.